An eye-opening drive along Cedar Grove on Staten Island. A street remade by a vicious act of nature. Some homes are completely gone, others ripped apart. It's been 4 days now, and those cleaning up are feeling abandoned.
Nobody came to my door yet, nobody.
The storm was on Monday night, it's now Friday.
I still have nobody here. Somebody get here, help us, please.
There are police in the neighbourhood, and as we filmed, they detained a young man suspected of looting. But the power is still out, and the temperature is falling.
As you make your way through a battered, eerily quiet neighbourhood like this, and see people's possessions on the ground, homes like this one here completely obliterated, it really is hard to comprehend that this is New York City, the financial capital of the world. And putting right what's happened here is going to take many months and maybe longer.
On the main road, this was the queue to buy petrol. Supplies are low, tempers being tested. Some are struggling to make sense of what's happened.
It's a disaster. Terrible, terrible, terrible. And we're going to be voting. I don't know how we're going to go out to vote.
In Manhattan, the skyline reveals Sandy's scars. Just watch as night falls and the lights come on in only half the city. So while Broadway glitters, lower Manhattan is in darkness. We found residents finding their way by torchlight and candles keeping custom alive in a bar owned by a British expat.
I would have liked to have power back, and it's really hurting our business to have two of our major restaurants closed for what should be one of the busiest weeks of the year, being Halloween.
Tonight, the storm claimed another casualty, as Mayor Michael Bloomberg announced that Sunday's New York Marathon will not go ahead. He'd been heavily criticised for earlier saying the race could go on. The runners were to have set out from Staten Island, with its bruised shores, lives lost, and near disbelief at what Mother Nature has done. Steve Kingston, BBC News, New York.